Well, it's not far down to paradise, at least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles, just you wait and see. Believe me, it's not far to Never Never Land, no reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles, just you wait and see. Believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it gets the best of me when I'm sailing. All caught up in the reverie. Every word is a symphony. Won't you believe me? Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Well, it's not far back to Santa Cruz, at least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find serenity. Oh, the canvas can do miracles, just you wait and see. Then you believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Well, it's not far down to paradise, at least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles, just you wait and see. Believe me, it's not far to Never Never Land, no reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles, just you wait and see. it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. It's not far to Never Never Land. No reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it gets the best of me when I'm sailing. All caught up in the reverie. Every word is a symphony. Won't you believe me? Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Well, it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. It's not far to Never Never Land. No reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. It's not far to Never Never Land. No reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it gets the best of me when I'm sailing. All caught up in the reverie. Every word is a symphony. Won't you believe me? Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it would be. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Well, it's not far back to Santa Cruz. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find serenity. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Then you believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it would be. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Well, it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. It's not far to Never Never Land. No reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. right, you can sail away, find serenity. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see, then you believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always needed to be. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Well, it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. It's not far to Never Never Land. Reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it gets the best of me when I'm sailing. All caught up in the reverie. Every word is a symphony. Won't you believe me? Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it from me. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Well, it's not far back to Santa Cruz. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find serenity. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see, then you believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always needed to be. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. It's not far to Never Never Land. Reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it gets the best of me when I'm sailing. All caught up in the reverie. Every word is a symphony. Won't you believe me? Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Well, it's not far back to Santa Cruz. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find serenity. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Then you believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it would be. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Well, it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. It's not far to Never Never Land. No reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it gets the best of me when I'm sailing. All caught up in every word is a symphony. Won't you believe me? Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Well, it's not far back to Santa Cruz. At least it's not from me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find serenity. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Then you believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Well, it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. It's not far to Never Never Land. No reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it gets the best of me when I'm sailing. All caught up in the reverie. Every word is a symphony. Won't you believe me? Sailing takes me away to where.
हनुमान ने देखा गौर से दिव्य स्वरूप नजर आया दुख भेद न पाए समझ मगर आत्मा खिल आया इधर ब्राह्मण का रूप जब पास गए हनुमान मस्तक खुद ही झुक गया बोले हे श्रीमान
Then one, two. Devotees, devotees, we are all gathered here this morning to witness the Entrusted Samskar rites of Anand. Time, I've been part of this Swami for quite some time. So with that being said, I invite each and everyone to sit upright, close your eyes, bow your head as we focus on our pray, we ask him to grant us, to grant this family, to grant friends, well-wishers, neighbors, and all others that courage, that strength, and that comfort in this time. As you all close your eyes, chant in your mind, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Harihi Om. Om Yam Brahma Paruminjurujamurtasum Panti Divyaistavai Vedai Sankrapokinishidai Gayantiyam Samaga Dhyana Vastalagatil Manasa Pashyantiyam Yogino Yasyantam Navidu Surasurgana Devai Tasmai Namaha Om Shantakaram Bhujagashainam Paramanabam Suresham Vishwadaram Gagan Sadrisham Negavarnam Subhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalanayam Yogi Giridarigam Vande Vishnu Bhavaharanam Sarvalokaikanathanam. As we all join, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate devotees, Shri Krishna says as long as you are born, at some point you will die. That is the laws of our nature. We have been blessed with that wonderful soul to have been given a human body, which is the highest of all we can get, the highest of creation. And when that happens, we are thrown into this cycle of life, birth and death, as we all know. And this all has to do with our karmas. That soul will travel into many different bodies, into many different forms. And when that soul comes into a human body, we have to give thanks, we have to thank God for giving us this opportunity to come onto this earth and shower our own blessings, shower our own love to each and every one of us that we come in contact with. Uncle Anand had a wonderful life. A life full of love, a life full of enjoyment, a life full of family. He was always for friends, family, neighbors, you name it, he was for you. He always had that compassion towards everybody. And today, despite that unfortunate, unexpected, sad issue that brought all of us together, we must understand that karma had taken its part. Karma did its part, for whatever that reason is. And each and every one of us must face that at some point in our lives. We are not here forever. And for some, it is very, very distraughting. It is very sad to have to go through this type of ordeal. So to the family, to loved ones, to the extended family, as we are all sitting here, we have to offer that comfort, we have to offer that prayer. And each of you have that, it's onus unto you, that to focus on that Lord and pray to Krishna Bhagwan and O Bhagwan, please bless this family. Please bless everyone here, that they could find that strength, they could find that courage, they could find that comfort to move on. So, as we continue the Anteshti Sanskar, the final rites, I will ask you all to kindly sit upright, be quiet as we begin. Holy Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Offer the flowers on the chest. So as you all touch hands. Now devotees, you may be trying to find out why is it that we are in this position. We have to face east. East is on that side. I do apologize for all those who may not be able to witness the ceremonial part. But as you all can sit there, I want you all to always focus your mind on Krishna Bhagwan. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Take that name of Lord Krishna and shower your own blessings onto each and every one of you sitting here. Because today we are here, tomorrow we are not. We don't know when we will go. But at some point in time, we will depart. And we will always want to be remembered as that person who gave all to make each and everyone happy. So as we offer Sankalp, I ask you all to close your eyes and keep chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Harihi Om. Om Vishnu Vishnu Vishnuram Adya Shri Brahmanu Dvitiya Prahare Shri Shvet Varaha Kalpe Vaivasvas Mantre Ashtivashanti Kal Yuga Kalipatam Charane Trinidadeshe Mukha Grame Arthavartanantage Brahmavartane Deshe Punya Chechre Bauda Dwarate Pratanam Yattamam Samvatsare Mukha Ane Amukha Mase Amukha Kashte Amukha Yogi Amukha Netre Amukha Stane Amukha Rashi Site Surya Amukha Rashi Site Shantare Shashyeshu Graheshu yata yata rasheshu stansteshu amukkanam. Take the name of Anand in your minds. Amukkanam Anand Maharaj Yajmanasya Mukhagotasya Mukhapetasya Anteshti Karma Ahan Karishye. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bole Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai. We offer water as we, in the Anteshti Sanskar, we prepare that body as we pray to Shri Krishna Bhagwan to purify this body as we continue our ceremony. So, we're going around like that. From right to the edge. Hari Om. Om Mukhagotasya Mukhapretasya Anand Maharaj Pretasya Mritishtane Shava Snanam Mayo Diyate Tapo Pratishtatam. Chandan. Hari Om. Next person. Hari Om Mukhagotasya Mukhapretasya Mritishtane Anand Maharaj Pretasya Chandanam Maya Diyate Tapo Patishtatam. Om Mukhagotasya Mukhapretasya Anand Maharaj Shavanimita Chandanam Maya Diyate Tapo Patishtatam. Om Mukhagotasya. Om Mukhagotasya Mukhapretasya Mritishtane Shavagandam Maya Diyate Tapo Patishtatam. Om Mukhagotasya Mukhapretasya Mritishtane Anand Maharaj Shavanimita Gandam Maya Diyate Patishtatam. So give me one of the marbles first. So devotees, as we offer these mala, we pray to that Lord, as we ask him, O Bhagwan, please take this soul, this beloved soul, and bring him into your abode. As we pray that he will be reborn to a family again, or he will be one with you, O Paramatma. So as you offer the mala, Hari Om. Om Mukhagotasya Mukhapretasya Mritishtane Anand Maharaj Chavanimita Pushpamala Maya Dhyete Tapo Patishtatam. Om Adhya Mukhagotasya Anand Maharaj Mishtane Chavanimita Pushpamala Maya Dhyete Tapo Patishtatam. Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Devotees, we all perform arati. So, write the chant. विष को भी अमृत कर दे। तू चाहे तो सब कुछ करके विष को भी अमृत करके पूर्ण करते सबकी आशा। पूर्ण करते सबकी आशा। जो भी तेरा ध्यान करे, जो भी तेरा ध्यान करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे। दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो। जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो। और कोई न केवल हारा हो, फिर तू ही तेरा ध्यान कर। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे। दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। So devotees, at this time, I will ask Auntie Kamla to take a mala. As you pray that Bhagwan gives her that strength, gives her that courage to move on in this life. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langayate Girim Yatkripatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Yam Brahma Varunanjarujamadatasmvanti Divyaistave Vedai Sankapokanishidai Gayantiyam Samaga Dhyanavastutagateen Manasa Pashyantiyam Yogino Yasyantam Yogidu Surasradana Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Devotees, all who the immediate family now can come up, offer their flowers, offer their arti. After which, everybody else who wants to offer arti for a short period of time, in an orderly fashion and quickly, before we continue once more. We will have bhajans singing as we go along. श्री कृष्ण चंद्र महाराज प्रभु विनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए। श्री कृष्ण चंद्र महाराज प्रभु विनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए। जिनकी रखिए जिनके कछु है अवलंब नहीं, तिनके चरणों रखिए रखिए। श्री कृष्ण चंद्र महाराज प्रभु विनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए। इसके अवगुण बहु तेरे है, यह बर क्षमा करिए करिए। दीन दयाल पिता नमहि, निज नाम इसके चाहिए चाहिए। मोक्ष दया बिन होत नहीं, कोटि प्रभा बन करिए करिए। श्री कृष्ण भवसागर घाट बहुत गरीब कोई नाव वहाँ चाहिए चाहिए श्री कृष्ण तुम्हें महाराज प्रभु विनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए। हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। Anybody want to offer bhajan? Yeah? No? Okay.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shri Krishna Govinda Hari Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hari Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hari Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hari Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hari Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Achyutam Keshavam Ram Narayanam Krishna Damodaram Vasudevam Hari. Achyutam Keshavam Ram Narayanam Krishna Damodaram Vasudevam Hari. Shri Krishna Govinda Hari Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hari Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hari Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Achyutam Keshavam Ram Narayanam Krishna Damodaram Vasudevam Vari. अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं वरि श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरि मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरि मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। ओम हरि ओम। ओम नमः शिवाय 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 बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय। जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभ जय गोपी जनवल्लभ जय गोपी जनवल्लभ जय गिरधर हारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी यशोयनंदन ब्रज जनरंजन 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 जमुना तीर बनचारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी मुरली मनोहर करुणा सागर मुरली मनोहर करुणा सागर मुरली मनोहर करुणा सागर मुरली मनोहर करुणा सागर जय गोवर्धन धारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरि हरि हरे राम 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 हरि हरि हरे कृष्ण 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 हरि हरि हरे कृष्ण
very much. Bole Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai. You offer the things up? Hari Om. Om Mukha Bhutasya Mukha Pretasya Anand Maharaj Shavanvita Eshami Pindumayati Te Tapo Pratishtata. Water. Yeah, bring that to the Om Snanam Mayadete Tavo Pratishtatam. Play for Om Mukha Gotasya Mukha Pretasya Matistani Shava Mayadete Tavo Pratishtatam. Be gold. Hari Om. Om Anujabam Martatulya Vegam Adishinka Devaya. Om Shantakaram Vijagasainam Paramanabam Suresham Vishwadaram Gagan Sadrisham Negavarnam Subhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalayanam Yogi Venirarigamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavaharanam Sarvalokaikanatanam. Om Shri Krishnaya Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bole Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai. Devotees, we will now have the eulogy. Who is doing the eulogy? Anand?
Namaste, everyone. As we gather today, still reeling from the tragic death of our father, we are shocked at the unfairness and senselessness that took him from us. Rather than dwell on this, we want to focus on our father's legacy, celebrate his life, and share with you today what an incredible father he was to us and the countless people he has helped throughout his life. Our father came from humble beginnings, but paved a very good life for our family through his hard work, integrity, and progressiveness. Our father was born at San Fernando General Hospital on the 11th of December 1960 to my grandparents, the late Bhawani and Nelly Prasad Maharaj. He grew up in Brothers Road with his 9 siblings, which were 6 brothers and 3 sisters. He attended Brothers Road Presbyterian Primary School and Rio Claro Secondary School, 1972 to 1977 special mention. They dropped a really big card for us. Thank you for that. But he attained his O-level certificate. Dad's career. My father was a hard worker and started his first career in 1979 working as a police officer in the Trinidad and Tobago Police Force, where he served for 2 years. In 1983, at the age of 22, he worked in Point Lisas at Fortune as a plant operator. During this time, he would often use his off days from Fortune to do landscaping jobs. My father then started his small car rental business part-time in 1996, known as AAA Auto Services. He chose to name his business AAA because his daughter's name started with A. This is just but one example that illustrates that his family was the center of his life. By 1999, he left PCS, formerly known as Fortune, and began to dedicate his full-time efforts to his car rental business. He built and expanded this business from the ground up and made it what it is today. On a fateful day in 1986, our dad visited RBTT Shabona's branch, where he was immediately drawn towards our mom from the moment he spotted her working as a bank teller. Uncle Gary assisted him with making contact and getting acquainted with her. After 2 years of courtship, they were married on August 7, 1988 under Hindu rites. During the first 5 years of their marriage, they enjoyed each other's company and traveled the world and enjoyed. On 12th of August 1993, their first daughter, which is me, Anand, was born, followed by Anushka on the 9th of October 1996, and then finally Amrika on March 10, 2000. Our parents raised us and worked hard every day to ensure that we got the best possible education. After Dad opened the business full-time, this allowed Mom to leave her role at the bank. It may seem inconsequential, but just the small daily routines my parents established with us taught us the value and importance of a family life. We ate most meals together as a family. My dad always helped my mom with everything, including meal preparations and peeling provisions. For religious events, we will always remember our dad helping Mom making parasad for annual prayers. There are simple comforts my parents shared with us, such as being Ritual's most loyal customers and going for years for breakfast there. These are all small things but fostered great and lasting bonds between them. We had a life of privilege. Mom and Dad always made sure to take us on annual vacations during the holidays. On a Saturday evening, they took us for dinner when time permitted. Whenever my sisters and I felt stressed about work or school, Dad would usually try to empathize with us by sharing the many hardships he faced throughout his life, and always gave us advice about how to cope and push through tough times. We, his children, are proud to now emerge as a medical doctor, a pharmacist, and an upcoming doctor too. This would not be possible if it were not for my parents' ceaseless and tireless support. My dad always puts us first no matter what. If I was working late shifts at work, my dad would pick me up and drop me off to work. If a friend or family member needed him, he was always there. That's just the kind of man he was. Our father was widely known to our family and to the business community as an innovator and a man with integrity. Through the fruits of his tireless labor, he provided a very a very comfortable life for us, and always stressed the importance of continuous improvement and education. If it were not for him and my mother, we would not be in our respective professions today. Our father was a simple and humble man, yet a perfectionist. His hobbies included woodwork, of which he taught his youngest daughter, which is me, a few tidbits as well. He also enjoyed making fresh juices for the family on Sundays while listening to oldies on his speaker. It's safe to say we've never had better juices from anywhere or anyone else. As a matter of fact, he usually made a superb Barbadine punch for us to enjoy. And it was only just recently he froze some Barbadine for Anushka so that she can make smoothies, which she loved. He also practiced gardening and brought home various plants, which he used to plant many fruit trees around our home. He peeled and cut the fruits himself for us into precise pieces and stored them in containers for us. His face would light up when the trees finally bore fruit, the most recent being a huge guava. He would also be excited to bring exotic fruits home and then got a good laugh while asking us what we thought were the names of the fruits. He also enjoyed cycling in the community with his youngest daughter, me. He made attempts to teach Anand and Anushka to cycle, but they were futile. Dad was also the handyman of the house, whether it be as minor as changing a light bulb or more complex like repairing a car or refurbishing the doors. I remember when I drove into a sidewalk on the day of an exam in UA. I got a flat tire and all I had to do was call my dad, and by the time I came out of the exam, it was like magic, it was already fixed. And then he scared me with a line of crab that he just bought, put in my face. Dad was literally able to fix and repair any and everything. Men with his talents and ambitions certainly do not exist in our generation anymore. My sisters and I shared and immensely enjoyed many activities with our father. At a young age, all of us were able to acquire the skill of climbing on the shed and borrowing plum from our neighbor's tree. We fondly remember the adventurous ATV rides through Mahogany Tunnel and Tunnel number 2 nearby. He had a swing built for us and enjoyed swinging with us while eating Portugals from the tree he planted. We always had a history session from Dad whenever he took us on drives to various landmarks and places of interest around the country. Dad showed us how to cut coconuts, however, our attempts were unsuccessful due to our tiny hands. Because of him, we developed a love for animals, especially dogs. I can't remember a time where we didn't own a dog, the latest addition being Coda, who Dad was very fond of. Dad taught us to drive and educated us about the nation's roads. He encouraged us to drive distant places and to be independent. We will never forget the Sunday evening drives to Shawarama's, followed by dinner at a seafood restaurant nearby. He truly went above and beyond for us.
And on a lighter note, how can we possibly forget the prankster that our father was? He thoroughly enjoyed playing tricks on everyone, from mom, myself, my sisters, his siblings, nieces, nephews, and his friends. The validation that his pranks were a success was always evidenced by the contagious laughter and the mischievous glint in his eyes. Once he laughed, it was infectious, and everyone around him automatically laughed with him as well. Such a lovely and hearty laugh, which my heart longs to hear again. Dad's siblings, who are my aunts and uncles, will all agree with me that Dad was the live wire of the family. Besides being that sibling with a comical side who always cracked jokes, he usually was also that sibling who would be most active on their sibling WhatsApp group chat, often by sharing photos, articles, and news links on any topic which may have been of interest to his brothers and sisters. Dad enjoyed keeping contact with his relatives, and as such made every effort to attend functions and gatherings organized by his extended family. Even though he left Brothers Road over 30 years ago, he still admiringly kept ties with the people there, which is testimony to his appreciation he had for his roots. Our father was a loving husband, an exceptional father, a hard-working businessman, and a brother with all the witty jokes. He showed strength and love upright until his last day with us. Dad's legacy? His life lessons had taught us, and his work ethic shall continue to be emulated through his children as we continue to make him proud whilst pushing forward with our lives. His devotion to our family was unwavering, and it goes without saying that we will miss him terribly. It's tremendously disheartening that you won't be able to witness America's graduation, walk us down the aisle on our wedding days, experience growing old and a tired mom, and being able to play with your future grandchildren. We really were blessed to have had you as our father, and we love you more than words can describe. No one is perfect, but you, Dad, were as close to being the most perfect dad any girl could have asked for. As we sadly bid farewell to you, Dad, we shall continue honoring you and your memory by ensuring that justice is served and prevails. Until we meet in paradise again, Dad, we love you. Thank you.
Namaste. At this portion, we will have a very short open floor segment. A few family members from abroad would have sent their sentiments to be read and to be shared during the service. I have been asked by some of Uncle Anand's family from Toronto to deliver a rendition of love and compassion on their behalf in the form of a poem. Brother, you gave no one a last farewell, nor ever said goodbye. You were gone before we knew it, and only God knows why. A million times we will miss you, a million times we will cry. If love alone could have saved you, we never would have died. In life, we loved you dearly. In death, we love you still. In our hearts, you hold a place that no one else can ever fill. It broke our hearts to lose you, but you didn't go alone, for part of all of us went with you the day God took you home. We will meet again someday, I know in a better place. I thank God He made you our brother while you were here on earth. So sleep tight, sweet dreams, my dear brother, for this is not goodbye. Love always, Brother Robin, Sister Oma, Nadira, and family.
Sitaram, I will be saying a few words on behalf of Uncle Gary Chang, one of Uncle Anand's dear friends from Brothers Road. We all have come to pay tribute and to say farewell to a man we all love and admire. He is Anand Maharaj, our dear friend. In life, one of the most valuable relationships that anyone can make is friendship, with no strings attached. Anand and I are part of a group of 8 friends. Our friendship started from childhood, and we have bonded over 50 years. We were all for one and one for all. Anand will surely be missed, and we know our lives are forever changed without our dear friend. Uncle Gary remembers, Our early years of friendship saw Anand and I on a 5-week vacation in Europe via the Euro-Rail, which allowed us first-class rail travel. Oh boy, we felt rich, cabins and sleepers to ourselves. We traveled the length and breadth of Europe, from Belgium to Venice to Barcelona to the Vatican, about 15 countries. On our way to scenic Switzerland, before sunrise, we raised our window shutters and allowed the fresh, crisp air to fill the cabin. And sometimes the air would be mixed with a fine mist of water, so refreshing to our faces. Later, we were told that what we were experiencing is when the toilets were flushed at the front of the train. You get that fine mist of toilet water coming back at the sides to the back where we were. Being the son of a carpenter, Anand had in his DNA a flair for architecture, and he thoroughly enjoyed seeing structures such as the Sistine Chapel and St. Peter's Basilica on these travels. Our strong friendship and brotherly bond made us understand both the good and bad qualities in each other and helped us grow together. Apart from the individual house lives, the past years took the group to vacation from Mayaro to the islands to cruises. Sometimes we went with families, sometimes just a boys' line. We sure made unforgettable memories. Growing up, we all remember Anand loved horseplay and pranks. Anand's parents had a shop at Brothers Road, and there were bags of potatoes and onions lying around, and the rotten ones were missiles for fun. And just imagine being smashed with those missiles, and imagine the onion and potato slush dropping from your face and hair. Anand the prankster. It was pure fun and laughter. Paintball could never outshine rotten aloo and onions. There are no words to describe our friendship. We were all simply just friends that easily gelled together for a lifetime. It must be mentioned that Anand was a hard-working man and an equally friendly and fun guy, one which attracted everyone's attention. He was totally organized. His business operations were well streamlined and planned. He's just neat. Just look at the place. My watchwords for him: honesty, integrity, and dignity. He was a caring and loving husband to Kamala and a great dad to his daughters. We all admired him for his love, his support, wisdom, his pranks, his ease of communication, and a father that ensured an excellent family life. We are still processing his passing, and somewhere deep still believe he is here with us. The above are small elements of our friendship. A friendship for the past 50 years, and a friendship that will continue until we meet again. He will surely be missed on the monthly lines to Brothers Road. In all our journeys to Brothers Road and all over the country, he was a designated pilot. Taran was the captain. His job was a slumber one. He was always asleep while Anand was driving. Psalm 23. Yea, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. May his soul rest in peace. Sitaram, and thank you on behalf of his dear friend Gary Cham.
Namaste, Sitaram. I'm one of Anand's close friends. We joined the train in 1983. I started at Full Train as just a poultry operator, and subsequently to that, Anand came on in 1983, and he joined the train, or I joined his train. We became friends, and very easily we were able to have commonalities. He came from the countryside, I came from the countryside. We did woodworking by my father, he did woodworking by his father. They worked hard, they had vegetable gardens, they had bear with me. I tried to say so much in such a short time. It's very difficult to have gone through 38 years with someone and try to condense it. So we had the facility and everything that Anand did, we did it. We built a boat, Anand was there with me. Many years as we progressed as friends, we came from meeting as acquaintance, we began to get to friends, and then coming to, I was living at Bodnaff, and then we used to travel together. Subsequent to that, he used to drop me home because I didn't have a car, and we became closer and closer. Friends turned into brothers, and as a matter of fact, as a brother today, I have taken the opportunity, and from everyone here, everyone will tell you that we are the pea in a pod. Everything that his nieces, his daughters have said, I endorse it. He was a prankster. In at Fortran, they used to call us the two pranksters. I don't want to repeat some of the things that we would have done. It was hilarious. Having said that, I don't have to take something to tell you all about him. He was meticulous as an operator, and up to today, when you go to his office, every morning or every night, he would be there until 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. He will call me and we will chat. He will write out a log as to what the next set of people will have to do in the morning. And if it was not done, he will then roll it over into the next day. His logs at Fortran were identical. We built a van together, my van, and then we took down the whole chassis. We never knew where we were going, but we did end up with a van. Subsequently to that, his mother, we get so close that I used to go up by his shop where his mother was, and we used to wipe down the shop and we used to wash down the shop. And then I knew his mother, mommy, and his dad, God rest their souls in peace. He started a car rental place. His daughters would have told you about that. But prior to that, he was always trying to see how he can better life. And more importantly, help anyone around them, to uplift them, to add to society. And I think this is our goals in life and our message in life to his children, the 3 A's, Kamala, and to the rest of the entire family. I can speak until tomorrow about Anand. We progressed until age 60, and we went about our life. And then another friend of ours, Bas, who we always line with, we went to Mayaro a week before last. We spent a night there, and we celebrated Bas' life and his 75th birthday. Anand created the scenarios. He created the system, and we all went up that Saturday, and we went up there. While going up to there, I will tell you something. He then gave us, as his daughter quite rightly says, he was a historian. He said, we will pass through Guaracara and we'll come out through Rio Claro. And then he began to start telling us, Kildare was the first place that marijuana started in this country. Things like that history. He would tell us, we went up to Triveni Temple. I've never been to Triveni Temple. He said, a car fly off from the top of Triveni Temple and fall down in the road. I never knew that. That is history. But that is Anand. We stopped on the road, we had a few drinks. And moving along, that is how Anand was. He was flamboyant. He was a prankster. He was my brother. I will end this by telling you, Manko Hutoacha Naho Siaraj. And what it says, this was something that I read and I listened to from Amitabh Bachchan, that his father had told him. And he said, if it happens the way we want it, that is good, that is great, that is fantastic. If it didn't happen the way we wanted it to happen, my brother, that is even better. And that oxymoron has stayed with me, and I try to understand it. But the explanation to that is simply this. If it didn't happen the way you wanted it to do, there is a higher force who will not think evil of you or want anything that is wrong. So how many times has it happened to us that we want this, we didn't get it, and you say to yourself many years later, it's a good thing I didn't get that, I might have get myself in trouble. Manko Hoto Acha, Nata Siraj. Anand, you are my brother, my 3 daughters. This is my daughter here. You are part of me, I am part of you. Kamala, you have been there ever since. I know Anand way before you all. Way, way, way before. He was an awesome dad. He was an awesome father. And this is his life. Let us celebrate his life on his way out. Thank you very much.
Bole Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Okay, so we have to do it very short, right? So, because we pressing for time right now, so
Namaste, Aus, Sitaram, Salam Alaikum. A pleasant good morning to one and all. The peaceful community of Charles Street, Gasparilla, is still trying to come to terms with the gruesome death and the passing of our dear brother Anand. He was a shining light in the community and was suddenly put out by evil forces. A devoted family man and a committed community activist. A man who upheld the principles of life with his moral and spiritual values. He always gave expert advice to all those whom he interacted with. And he is with us no more. He was a founding member of the Charles Street Gasparilla Improvement Group and held the position of public relations officer for quite a few years. He excelled in his post, I must say. He was also a former member of the Gasparilla Police Community Council, of which I was the chairperson. He was also the vice president of the Gasparilla Business Association, and he served well in all his capacities. A household name in the auto mechanical field, Anand has left a void in the community which will be very difficult to fill. On behalf of the members of the Charles Street Gasparilla Group and all the other organizations that he belonged to, and on behalf of myself and my family, I would like to extend our deepest sympathy to the bereaved family, and may God comfort them and give them the strength and the courage to face this difficult time. May his soul rest in peace. Thank you.
Bole Shri Mati Mahadev Ki Jai, Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. So devotees, there is not much left for me to say. Everyone has heard, has seen, has lived that, as Uncle said, awesome life of Anand. If he was the person of that compassion, of that love, of that amount of family togetherness, we wouldn't have anyone standing here and saying anything about him. But as you rightfully say, when we want it to happen, it's good, however the way we want it to happen. But when we didn't expect it, it's even better, to the point that you have to understand, it's even better that now that you can be one with that Paramatma, you can go straight to liberation without being reborn. And we are living in a very hard time in this country. Everyone knows about it. There's crime rampant all over the place. And we, at this point, we don't want anybody, any other family, to have to face this trials and tribulations that Auntie Kamala and these girls are going through at this point in time. We always have to be our brother's keeper. We always have to look over our shoulder. We always have to have that extra hand with us. So I urge you all, wherever you go, whoever you meet, always have somebody with you. Always know your audience. Try not to do anything that may get you in trouble. Try not to do anything that you know is wrong, but yet you're doing it. That is not the way. So at this point, I will ask you all to stand as we have the Yajmans. Or, they will offer all the flowers onto the full of the flowers. So as you all put your hands together for one last time, as we have performed the Antyeshti Sanskar, that last rite, we have listened to all the glories of Uncle Anand. Myself and my grandfather, Pandit Ramcharan Gosain, we will miss him very much, very dearly, because he was very close to us. And I will miss him because of one thing, mainly. He was my coconut water uncle. Every time I have puja, he will insist right down to the end that I have to have a glass of coconut water. And he will always greet me as I pull in the yard, both me and my Aja. If no one comes out, Anand will be there. Sitaram Pandit, he will come, he will have a chat with us before we go inside. And this is the type of person that was taken away from us in this mean manner, I should say. So with that, we close our eyes, we bow our heads as we chant Shri Krishna mantra for one last time. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. As you keep our eyes closed, as we conclude the part of the Antyeshti ceremony, we pray, O Bhagwan, please give us that strength, give us that courage, give us that comfort so that we can move on. Please bless this soul for wherever he is at this point in time. Take him into your abode, O Bhagwan. Grant him that liberation, grant him that one with Paramatma. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Harihi Om. Mantrahinam kriyahinam bhaktihinam janardanam yat pujitam maya deva paripurnam tarastame. Everyone. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva tvameva bandhu cha saka tvameva tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva tvameva sarvam mama deva deva tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Ram Naam Satya hai, Ram Naam Satya hai, Ram Naam Satya hai. Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Now we will prepare to leave to the cremation site. So everyone, please, as I said, we follow the health ordinance as we go to the cremation site. Keep your social distancing, keep your hands sanitized, keep your masks on, and in an orderly fashion, when you are there, please keep it as simple as possible. Sitaram, everyone. Keep saying it until we stop the front. Watch how you're walking here.
Yes, sir. You're moving it forward.
Give him a moment, let her hold all the flowers on her. Okay. Break it in four. Showing forward. That's straight. Whoever did it, back. On my side. That side. Right. Step up. Leave the cloth, please. Leave the cloth on the ground. Lift the butt. Ram Nam. 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 Ram Nam.
I don't know. Final 23.
Yeah.
far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. It's not far to Never Never Land. No reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it. Just a dream of the wind that carried me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it gets the best of me.
Right. Let's pick up. Hold any cloth with the handle, eh? As you're picking up, Ram Nam Satya Hai.
Ram Nam, Ram Nam, Ram Nam, Ram Nam, Ram Nam, Ram Nam, stay low. Ram Nam, Satya Hai, Ram Nam, Satya Hai. Ram Nam, Satya Hai, Ram Nam, Satya Hai. Ram Nam, 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 Ram Nam. Right. Put head. Put head. Come on. Right. Put down feet first and head. Feet first. Excellent. Pick up. If you can meet, we're going on incline. If you can meet, do it. If you can't, just solely on.
Yeah. Are we going on the shoulder again? Alright.
So this is the last stop we have to make over there.
At the fire.
At the fire.
So what I can first is
Ram Nam, Satya Hai. Ram Nam, Satya Hai. Ram Nam, Satya Hai.
Shoulder. Everybody ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Up.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. What about here? No, you come to me, come to me, come to me, come to me. Take your time.
Put close.
For their father's name. For their father's name. राम नाम इससे आइडेंटिटी ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते Savire. Alobhyamaya Namah Swaha. 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 Udaisaya Swaha. Suchaye Swaha. Sochate Swaha. Tapyate Swaha. To this guy and everybody taking one, right? You leave front, everybody behind. Like together and you're going around 5 times. Each time I go around, I'm touching the fire, right? You're touching here and then the 5th time you're touching here. You come like together. The 5th time you're touching here and you're lighting the candle. Right? Everybody come and light together. Come America, come America. You sure? Good. That you pray to that Yamraja, as you say, O Bhagwan, O Krishna Bhagwan, as we have completed this part of the sector. Pushtivardhanam, Vaya, Om, God. Yes. So you follow me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Krishnaya Govindaya Akshitamo Pujanam. Yeah, floor, time floor. Everybody? Show him पुंडरीकाक्ष प्रेत मोक्षप्रदो भव अनादि देव शंकर चक्र गदाहर अक्षय पुंडरीकाक्ष प्रेत मोक्षप्रदो भव ओम शांताकारं जगशयनं परमनाभं श्रेयशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगी विदितारिगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुभवहरणं सर्वलोकैकनाथनं ओम वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचारूढमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् ओम श्रीकृष्णाय नमः। ओम नमो भगवते कृष्णाय नमः। Sorry, not.